Hello guys, today I want to talk to you about what you need to have a good barbecue party. The first and most important thing you need is the grill itself, otherwise you can't have a barbecue. This one is actually a bit unused recently, that's why there is moss, but soon I'm going to have a barbecue party, and that's why I made like a lot of research how to make it be a blast. And second, you need to have guests. And you have to invite those people that you know they will bring in some good mood to the party. Those that can also entertain others, that are fun to be around with. And sometimes it's actually good if you have like a few people that you're not so close or good with, because this kind of events like barbecues can actually make people open up to each other, and old enemies can become friends and stuff like that. Like you have to also pick carefully, like be careful with troublemakers, like those that like to bring drugs or get drunk too much. So you have to be really careful with that. But yeah, try to get the right guests, and also like find out if you have like enough space for the guests, like how many chairs you have or benches, and how big the room is and stuff. Yeah, and from there on you go. Number three, you have to make sure you buy enough. Like once you pick the guest and you know who is coming, they might actually sometimes bring one or two other individuals, like partners or something, or maybe relatives. So you have to prepare for at least the amount of guests, and like at least like a little bit more in case there are like one or two guests that were not invited but that come anyway, maybe someone's kid or partner. And make sure you don't just have one type of meat, like don't just buy chicken or beef. Try to mix a lot of stuff, even get something for the people that are maybe vegetarian or that can't eat certain things. Like you have certain religions that, let's say, don't eat pork or something. Like try to have like a big selection of different stuff for all kinds of people of all kinds of background, also depending on who you invite. Like beforehand you usually know what people eat and like. And what's actually really good, and that's my experience, like even if you know people like something a lot, try to also offer a plan B, like a little bit of fish or vegetables, because sometimes it gets boring if you just eat the same thing. So yeah, try to make sure that you have all varieties of meat. And yeah, that's important. Make sure you have a big variety of drinks as well. Like it's so boring if you only have like Coke, like cola or Fanta. It's just too boring. Unless you also add some other stuff. What's actually really good also, like for cocktails, if you have some banana or apple juice with cherry juice and some other stuff depending on what you guys like to drink, and you can just mix it in, or some energy drinks. Yeah, so like there are like many kind of drinks, but try to have a variety, otherwise it's just too boring, and people just have like water and cola and Fanta. It's just so boring. Number five, another important part of the barbecue party is that you have the right atmosphere, the right decoration and stuff. Like make sure you pick the right place where you guys are sitting and where you enjoy yourselves, and maybe pick some good decorations, like maybe some lamps, some lights. Depends also on the time when you are planning to have the barbecue. If it's in the evening and it's already dark, of course add some lamps, something that looks good. If it's in the daytime, you can still add some decorations, like I don't know, pick maybe some colors, something that you can maybe hang somewhere. Yeah, that's like very important as well. And that the place where you guys are sitting looks clean, and you take care. Maybe if it's in the garden and you have some leaves or branches on the ground, and just remove them and make it look clean and neat. That's also good, gives a good atmosphere. Number six, pick the right music. Make sure you have some cool playlist with all kinds of music, from slow to fast, maybe some thoughtful music. Like get different kind of music. That's like better, and it also is better for the people because not everyone has the same taste. Sometimes it's even good to mix the genre. Like for example, someone likes rock or metal, someone likes hip hop, someone likes pop, R&B. Try to mix it up a little bit. Like that's actually very good. Number 7, make sure that you do a lot of stupid pictures or good pictures and whatever, and yeah, some videos, because those are like memories. And I sometimes regret that when I went to parties that I didn't take enough pictures and videos. And those few that I have, like sometimes I would just watch them with friends and be like, hey, remember 2 years ago, this was like the blast, this was so funny. So yeah, make sure you bring good cameras and stuff and take pictures and videos so you can watch them in the future and remember your youth, younger days. So yeah, keep that in mind as well.